Imagine chemistry before 1869. It was like a massive library with all the books thrown in a single giant pile. Impossible to find anything. Then, Dmitri Mendeleev came along and created a map, the periodic table. It's not just a list, it's a grid that reveals the secret personality of every element before you ever meet it. The table is organized into horizontal rows, called periods, and vertical columns, called groups. The rows tell you how many electron shells an atom has, but the real magic happens in the columns. Elements in the same group are like a family. They have the same number of electrons in their outer shell, their valence electrons, which means they behave in remarkably similar ways. Take group 1, the alkali metals. They have one lonely electron in their outer shell that they're desperate to lose. This makes them so reactive, they literally explode on contact with water. On the opposite side, you have group 17, the halogens. They have 7 valence electrons and are just one short of a full set, making them aggressive electron thieves. And then there's group 18, the noble gases. They're the cool loners of the table, perfectly content. With a full outer shell, they are completely stable and unreactive. They have no reason to bond with anyone. This map also shows a great divide. About 80% of elements on the left are metals, shiny and conductive. On the far right are the nonmetals. And bridging this gap is a zigzag line of metalloids like silicon, the elements that can act as both, making the microchips in your phone possible. Even reactivity follows a predictable trend. The table is a cheat sheet to the universe. Know an element's address, and you know its story.